Hey everyone, happy July. I'm sorry we didn't have a session yesterday. We had one cancellation from one of our suppliers, but today we do have a guest with Pleasant Holiday, and we're going to wait until some people come, join us. But let's meet our guest. Hey John, how are you?
I'm good. I saw the poster in the back. I like the poster. I actually started my career with Sandals and Beaches, so I saw the beaches poster that you have.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's I'm in my basement, but sometimes I'll put some posters on just to feel like I'm in a real office.
Just decorating a little
And
bit.
we have some people that are joining, and they're saying hi. Let's see who's hi Veronica, and we have Sydney as well, and Susan. Hey Susan and Paula. So we have about, yeah, we're starting to get people to join us. I'm um, I'm actually, I mean, I'm a little excited because I did a little bit of research. I've known the company. I'm based in New Jersey as well. I've been to some of your events, and I did a little bit of research. And if you don't mind, as soon as people jump in, I want to show your website, and I want to show the information that you guys have there in terms of what is open and what is closed, even before we start, because the amount of information and that you have there is just it's great. The resources are just amazing.
Yeah, it's a really good website. If you guys don't know, I actually oh there you go. I can see your questions now. But it's pleasantagent.com. Very simple. I will tell you, I've been with Pleasant probably 6 years now. I will tell you, 8 years ago, we had a horrible website. You
Okay.
know, probably 5 years and up, our website is so easy. Honestly, a 6 year old could use it. You put in where you're going from, where you're going to, and all of the options are step one, step two, step three, step four for you. And you mentioned, let's say, Mexico closures or Jamaica closures. If
Yeah.
you
Do you mind? Can I share it? Because I did a little bit of research and I went to your website just to see. Do you mind? I'll share a little bit of
oh,
the
go for
website
it.
support. All right.
Go
So
for it.
let me see. Let me share.
Then I'll just keep talking while you figure it out. So with the website, so let's say you're doing, Philadelphia or Newark to Cancun, it will tell you exactly when you search in Cancun, our top hotels. You can do it by price, by location, and it will also, let you know if it's closed or if it's in closure and when it's open.
All right, so I hope people can see this. But when you, let me go back, with the information here, it shows, what's open right now, what's opening soon, for travel. And then if you click on, let's say St. Lucia, it will open up, or was it, I think I saw guidelines, reopen guidelines and destinations. So if you click on Aruba, it'll actually take you to the Aruba website. It will have all the information regarding entry requirements. Same if you click on Hawaii or Mexico policies. So the information is really good. I really like it. So we'll let people later go and do their own research. Let me just hide this.
There you go. Yeah, he did a pretty good explanation of the website, guys. Very important. If you are not on Pleasant Agent, make sure you sign up to Pleasant Agent. And he can show you again later if you guys can do it on your own. Just go to Pleasant Agent. On the very top right, it'll say Agent Resources, and that's where you'll find all your trip points and all of the videos on the difference between Tahiti and Fiji. No, they are not the same island. Some people think they are. All inclusives on our transfers, how to use our website, and so it's very, very user friendly. For the people that are in here, just let me know where you are. I'm located in Albany. I just want to see where you guys are at. A $21,000 quote, please, 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 bring it on. Let's see, what are some of the questions here?
Veronica, where are they going for 21? Oh, that's Hawaii. Okay, cool.
Hawaii. So I can't actually see your name. So if you guys just want to, type in, tell me where you are. Haven't used Pleasant Holidays before, but after reading great reviews on how they handle COVID-19, I will. So, let's start out with a bang, guys. We have a cancel for any reason. Guys, it covers coronavirus. It covers a bad hair day. If you bite your nails too low, I live in upstate New York and the plane freezes. That's a real thing. My plane actually froze on my honeymoon. And so right now we have this, where is it? It's $99 per person, guys. It's our cancel for any reason. If you guys have any questions on the insurance, you can find it right on, again, pleasantagent.com. On the very bottom of the website, you'll see travel protection plans, and it will give you all of the legalities. I'm not a lawyer. I don't pretend to be smarter than the fine print on the bottom. But guys, cancel for any reason. There's two types, cash back and about our future travel credit. It either says voucher or future travel credit. And so cash back, they cancel, 6 hours before the plane takes off with the cash back. If the trip costs $3,000, they will get the $3,000. And with the future travel credit, they will get the $3,000 back, but in it's either a 12 or 16-month period. Each destination, they'll let you know that as well. And the most important thing to you guys, the travel agents, because I'm sure you guys had 1, 2, or 13 bookings canceled because of what's been going on with the big C, I call it. Our insurance covers your commission, 100% commission protection. So let's say you're getting 15% or 16%, you would still receive that even if they canceled because of COVID-19 or, again, bad hair day, whatever the case may be. I hope that was exciting to some of you guys. Let me know if you have any questions on, the cancel for any reason. It is pretty self-explanatory. I say that, Murphy's Law. So Roy, you let me know how you want me to do this. Do you want me to kind of get into my bullet points here?
Yeah, I mean, you can go again. Remember, we have like a 20-30 second delay, so we'll give people the chance to answer, ask some questions and get excited with commission protection and cancel for any reason. And the cancel for any reason is $99 a person.
There's the future travel credit is $99. If you go on and you do the cash back, it is a little bit more expensive, but you have that option to give it to them for $200 for a couple, or $198 for a couple. And
who's the insurance with? Who's the provider?
If I read all the fine print here, I could tell you. I am 100% not certain. I can tell you that right now. But like I said, go on to Pleasant Agent. It's on the very bottom of the page. I'll say travel. They are both 100% correct. Yeah. So if you purchase the future travel credit or the cashback version, your commission is protected 100%.
Awesome.
Very, very important. The Sunshine State, North Carolina. I actually went to college in North Miami, so I know that area very, very well. So guys, I will kind of get started. Again, type in any questions you have. For you guys who do not know Pleasant Holidays, I actually represent a few different brands. Pleasant Holidays, which is kind of your everything tour operator, sells from your Riu to your Sandals to your Ritz. So your 3 to your 5 star, and also Journeys, which is more high end. And Journeys is going to be your Ritz, your Four Seasons, your Andaz, more your 4.5, 5 star experience. If I just confused you, I apologize. Very easy way to break it up. Both Pleasant and Journeys will both sell Sandals resorts, but Pleasant Holidays will sell every single room category, from the deluxe all the way up to the club level to the butler. And Journeys will only sell the club level and the butler, also the higher end rooms. Journeys also sells Australia, New Zealand, Abu Dhabi, Dubai, and the Maldives. And we do offer Asia, but right now, I'm not going to talk about Asia, but we do have Hong Kong, Vietnam, Cambodia, and a few cruise products in China. So we do offer that. To segue into the cruise lines, we actually have 17 different cruise lines right now. What are the new protocols for Jamaica? Seems to change every day. I wish I could tell you it does change every day. Guys, not to jump around a little bit, but if you do follow me on social media, I actually did, I do travel tidbits. I do them Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So I actually posted one a little bit ago. And last Wednesday or Friday, it's right on my social medias. You can actually see I do probably a 35 to 45 minute Facebook Live with Sandals Resorts. And we go over the protocols, what's opening, what's not opening, how it is at the airports and the transfers and in the rooms, all of that. And so, I will stress to you, book our cancel for any reason insurance. So if they do have any changes, because let's say they want to travel and it's July now, happy 4th of July, everybody. Let's say you're booking a trip to Jamaica for September and God forbid something changes and they cannot get there. If you have our insurance, you're covered 100%. So I hope that answered that. So the 17 different cruise lines, we have Norwegian Cruise Lines, Paul Gauguin, Windstar, AMA Waterways, American Queen, American Cruise Lines. There's so many. The video I posted today on my Facebook was actually on our cruise product. And so I like the smaller ships, especially you can kind of sell it a little bit better because on some of the smaller lines like Uncruise, you're going to have 90 to 110 passengers versus 4,000 to 5,000. So a lot of different cruises, and guys, with us, we have price parity. So why book a cruise with us? If you're getting 15 or 16% with us, there's a 99% chance you're going to get the 15 or 16% with the cruise line. I know, everybody's different. Some people are getting higher commissions and lower commissions, but with us, whether if you're doing United States or a cruise or Jamaica, Hawaii, Abu Dhabi, and you're set at that 15 or 16%, we don't cap your commission, which a lot of other tour operators do. I know because I worked for another tour operator, if you know me from the past. So to leave the cruise lines, one night minimums, we were one of the first tour operators to offer one night minimums. That is for US and European hotels. And so that's huge, guys, for pre and post cruise. That's really how we started. We started in Europe, following every single Viking and AMA and anywhere that the cruise lines go, you can sell the pre and post stay with us. It's very popular for Hawaii with us, for Miami, for the New York City area, Los Angeles, very, very popular. And again, you're going to get the top commission. We're not going to cap you at 13% like other tour operators do. That's huge. That was a huge advantage that I was able to talk about when I left, somebody else in the past. One of the most important things right now is we sell everybody, guys. Okay. We sell Sandals, we sell Excellence, we sell Palace, we sell Playa, we sell AM Resorts, Hard Rock, Unico, name it. Sandos, Iberostars, the Ritz, the Four Seasons, any all-inclusive in the Caribbean. We don't have any bad blood with anybody, like some we know who I'm talking about, and that's huge. The fact that you don't need to book 3 bookings with me, then 2 with this person, and then 1 with that person, or go direct. Please don't go direct, because with us, you're going to get usually a higher commission. We usually add a promotion on, and what is called our trip point program. So again, go on to pleasantagent.com, and our trip points, guys, it's free money for you guys. So, Sandals, let's say you're selling Sandals and you earn your free sell and go nights with Sandals. You would book your hotel stay in Jamaica or the Bahamas, 4 nights for free you have on Sandals because you've sold so many rooms. Book that with Sandals, and then you would do your air and your car or your transfers with Pleasant Holidays using your trip points. But they're good for 2 years or two calendar years, 24 months. And so I always say bad travel agent if you don't go somewhere within 2 years. And so I don't get those points, guys. I wish I did. I would be in Tahiti next week if I could. But use them. If you don't use them, you lose them. All of that information, hit the Agent Resources Center on the top right of our website. And if you have been making bookings, it will show you how many points you have and what the point value is. So, if you have $600 in there and you have great flights to Jamaica for $480, all you have to do is pay for the taxes, which is $20 or something. I hope that excites some of you guys. Like I said, type some questions in. I can see the feed here for you. So I briefly touched on it with our commissions. Other tour operators. Let's say you sold the Miami Marriott Biscayne Bay in Florida, you would get 13%. With other tour operators because you're booking USA, and then Jamaica you'd get 15%. Whatever you guys are set at. With us, you're going to get the 15%. Very big. We're actually the #1 tour operator for Starwood and Marriott. So my brochures here, I got my brochures, should be a lot bigger. It should be that thick, but we're not going to add all the hotels. So we're the #1 tour operator in the US for Starwood, Marriott, and Best Western. So we have a lot of hotels, including United States, the national parks. And so we have a lot of the national parks. I always had happy clients when booking through Pleasant Holidays. Well, thank you. Murphy's Law, can go wrong, will go wrong. So don't get frustrated on your first one. Use me. I'm a free tool for you guys. Remember, you're the friendly, pretty face. Let me be the bad guy. So on top of the commissions, when you're on the website and you're creating a booking, I'm going to keep using Jamaica. You do Philly to Jamaica. At the very end, let's say you're getting 15% commission. That's all good and dandy. You can see that at the very end. You can also add an agency fee with us. And guys, again, this is usually one of those hand clap moments that I see when I'm doing Zooms and Facebooks. That with us, if you add $100, you keep $100. Other tour operators, if you add 100, you get $86.4. We don't tax you on that money, so you can put in there, I want an extra 2% commission, or I want $175, and it will automatically be added. So that is there. Price match, guys, very similar to most other tour operators. Very important. If you take a clip from this, Roy, very, very important. With our price match, use your BDMs, okay? And so remember, you're the friendly, pretty face. I'm the bad guy. If you don't make the money, I don't make the money. My wife bought a boat 2 years ago, and so I need the money. Boats are expensive. Do not buy one. So the price match, I'll give it to you. I can type it into. It's res price match at pleasant.net. RES price match at pleasant.net. Last time, RES price match at pleasant.net. Very similar. You're going to need a screenshot of, let's use Travelocity. It needs to be apples to apples. Thank you for typing that in. Take the screenshot from Travelocity. You would send that to me, and then you would just need to go on our website and create a quote. So please make sure the flights are the same, the transfers are the same. I had somebody last week that it was a Rio Resorts and it was a Rio, and it was 2 completely different properties. Please make sure they're the same properties, apples to apples, not apples to oranges. Guys, you're going to send it to Res Price Match and CC me. My email is john.raish@pleasant.net. I'll have Roy type it in for you as well. And guys, if you send it to me, hopefully it will take less than 3 hours, okay? Did you have a question?
That was actually my question. How long does it take to?
Again, if you don't make the booking, I don't make the booking. So I started my career in New Jersey. And so I understand, people want it yesterday, not 6 days from now. Usually about 3 hours. Depends if it's the sandals $25 online booking. And then very important, again, watch me. If the booking is, let's say, $117 and it's an easy one, TI to us or Expedia to us, or that is your commission is gonna automatically stay the same. Should take less than 3 hours. The general rule of thumb, if the booking is $350 or more, we will most likely have to cap your commission. But our res people will ask you. Trust me, we do not make $1 million off all these bookings, and so something severe. It doesn't happen that often. Again, Murphy's Law. Now that I said this, I will. But probably less than 2 a month, I'll get that we're price matching Costco or BJ's, because we do price match Costco and BJ's, and they just give away the entire aisle 3 when you book at one of those stores. We will match it, but we'll ask you if you'll take 10% commission. 9 times out of 10, you will. So obviously, all other tour operators, the OTAs like Travelocity and Expedia, will price match Costco and BJ's direct. Again, very simple usually. So if you have any questions, you can reach out to me or your BDM. I see some people are outside of my territory, which is fine. And just reach out to me regardless, and I can get you in touch with your BDM.
When John, when you match with BJ, Costco, they have that disease where they give like all the gift cards and everything. I assume that's something that we can't match, right?
Yeah. So what it is, let's say we're 3,000 and they're 3,000. What they're doing is it's gonna be the same price, but they're gonna give you a $700 gift card or whatever it is. I have BJ's where I am, and we're actually based in California now. I hear about Costco more over there. I think it's 400 to 700, something crazy. It's just a gift card, so you come back in the store and you spend $350 every time you come in. That's all it is. So we can't discount. So what we're going to do is we will actually take the loss on that. Our price match team can break it out for you more, but if it's a $700 gift card that they're giving you, we will still match it. We're not sending you a Visa, gift card with $700. They will take it off the package price.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. And so again, it doesn't happen that often. You guys can let me know. Hopefully, you guys aren't competing with them a lot. Hopefully, clients are still loyal. But I get a lot of emails, and so I understand they are coming. The majority are going to be, the sandals, $25 online booking. TI has a promotion on, Rio Resorts this month, and they're, $75 cheaper. Those are quick and easy. Those are the main 2 that we price match with. Some Classic, some Delta, some United.
Question about, because you mentioned like United, when you do United Vacations, Delta Vacations,
Yep.
They offer reduced deposits. Do you guys have reduced deposits, or you have to pay air in full?
Right now for Mexico and the Caribbean, it's $200 per ticket to hold the deposit. That changes, but so that's only Caribbean and Mexico. If you're doing Hawaii or Tahiti or London or Paris, whatever, it's air in full and then $200 per person.
Okay.
But when you're going through the booking process at the very end, before you put a credit card in or the client's information, it will tell you the balance that's due today to hold it, your commission, if you want to add commission, and then when the balance is due by. And so if it's 3,000, let's say, you need to pay a $400 deposit today, and then the remaining 2,600 is due August 27th. It will tell you all that information.
Okay. Well, I'll let you continue if I have any questions.
Yeah. So commission, last time I'll talk about commission, I believe. But if you're part of any of the programs with sandals, Hard Rock, Palace, you name it, and you get an additional 1, 2, or 3% commission for the club level or Butler. You guys know what I'm talking about. We will match that as well. All you have to do is book the Sandals Romeo and Juliet suite and send me the booking. Say please add the additional 3% commission. That's quick and easy. That doesn't take 4 days. It might take 4 hours. And so you just need to make the booking, and you'll know automatically I can get that for you. That is pretty big for a lot of the Sandals CRCs. I know a lot of the other hotels have programs like that, and we will match that. I briefed over trip points, guys, but again, very easy. Go on to Pleasant Agent. If you do not have a login, all you need is your name, your email, your IATA, bing, bam, boom. It'll automatically pop in for you, all the consortia that you're part of. And then on the very top right, it'll say Agent Resources, and then it'll be a whole page going over what your trip points are, all your bookings, what bookings need action, if you need brochures sent to you, because yes, we have luggage tags and document holders and brochures, and we have all of it. We don't charge you for them like some other people, which has been a trend over the past couple of years. So we have a whole slew of brochures. I have a garage full. My wife would like to park in her garage, so please, if you're in my territory, come over to me. Hi John, where is your territory? So I actually cover the states of New York and New Jersey, the entire states, but I can get you in touch with South Carolina or North Carolina. I think we had a Florida in here. So if you guys have any questions, like I said, reach out to me. It's a quick email and I can get it to you. If you are in my territory, again, bad BDM, I should never say this. Unless something is urgent, please, please, please never call me. I'm going to let that sit for a second. I work way best on email. My phone is always on me. Tomorrow's 4th of July. Oh, I just got 3 followers, so thank you. If I, 4th of July, I'll have my phone on me. Always, always, always email me. I can respond in 2 seconds versus listening to a voicemail, calling you back. I don't get you. We're playing phone tag. So guys, if you do, thank you. I am getting some followers. If you want to follow me on Facebook and see my travel tidbits that I do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, it's John Francis Raish, John Francis, Francis, Raish, Raiche. If you're on Instagram, you would be, where am I? I am at Traveling BDM. And then if you guys are not, Pleasant Holidays has their own travel agent Facebook group. It's actually Pleasant Connections on Facebook. You'll actually, every Tuesday, my boss, my director of sales, will do her travel tidbits on Tuesdays, going over the insurance, how to use it, how to use your trip points, all of that. Super informative. If you don't like my personality, you'll like hers. She's great. One last thing I have on here is our promos. Guys, we have our marketing team. Nobody's been furloughed. Nobody's been fired. I'm lucky. Thank you guys for seeing some bookings. I'm still employed. We are lucky. We're one of the few companies that isn't owned by one of the big Chinese conglomerates or Expedia or Travelocity. We are still privately owned, which is very important. So you can be rest assured when you book with some of the other tour operators, Travelocity is not going to get your client's email and then email them 13 days later, or Expedia. You guys get it. You're smart. I'm not going to say much more about that. Some of the questions that I wanted to go over, and so I can kind of read some of the questions, is let me know if you guys have any questions on our price match. Again, it should be very simple. Please, 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 if you do anything before you go out on 4th of July, you are going to want to sign up or go on to Pleasant Agent. Guys, it takes 5 minutes, very simple. Great little, 2 to 5 minute videos just to kind of break everything down for you.
John, I have a few questions.
Yeah.
On a normal basis, or let's say COVID-19 right now, are there any like brand fees if we are looking into changing, canceling? I know we talked about the cancel for any reason insurance, but if someone didn't take the insurance, what are we looking at in terms of fees and cancellations?
Our cancel for any reason came into play. It was like December, like Christmas time. So let's say January. So any booking that you had before that, we were using a third-party insurance company, and it was your basic, if your house burned down, they would find a reason for it not to be covered, and there would be a fee. And so that is over with. And so if you use our insurance, you're covered for 100% any cancellation fees, any change fees. If you guys use Travel Guard, Travel Insure, Travel Line, whoever, I know all the other people, you're going off of their guidelines. I have insurance on my motorcycle in my garage. I actually got, I got bumped into it. Nothing crazy happened at Target not a couple days ago, and they said there wasn't a whatever, and it's not covered. Insurance companies can go wrong, will go wrong. So that's a very long-winded way to say use and purchase our cancel for any reason. But yes, in the past there actually was change fees and cancel fees, $50 per person. Guys, if I'm not your BDM, I'm sorry to your BDMs. But if you don't ask, you don't get. So, if you come to me for a favor, okay, once every 2 weeks, I can try to make something work for you and brush it off. If you come to me every 3 days because the negligence on your part, or your clients, whatever, I will try, but I cannot guarantee. Okay, I'll say that one more time. I will not guarantee that I can get a change fee waived or anything like that. So on our insurance as well, you are going to earn 15% commission on our insurance. So that's pretty big.
Michelle was asking, do you sell directly to consumers?
We actually do have a consumer site. If you just go to pleasantholidays.com, I will tell you, it's probably 0.8% of our entire business. It's a competitor of mine too. And so, obviously we're not pushing it. In my territory, it's actually, I can pull everybody's numbers and see it's actually 0.6% of my territory. So I'm doing just a little bit better. But that means, guys, they're all coming through you, the majority. So yeah, yes and no. Yes, we do. We don't promote it. It's actually all of your BDMs. Carlos is one of my really good friends down in Florida, down in West Palm. It's Carlos's competitor as well. And our president and CEO actually came over from one of the OTAs in the past. And so, it's a revenue stream that he's just saying they don't want to lose on. I live in New Jersey, but I'm with a host in Florida. Can I still contact you? Yes. So I am actually your BDM. I can't see your name. I apologize. But yes, if you're in New York or New Jersey, I am your BDM. If you've ever done a booking with me, you're going to get a nice little handwritten note from me. I do that. I have carpal tunnel, I swear. Every single booking, I've done over 8,000 thank you notes this year. And so it does take some time. So please make the booking. I could email you or call you, but when's the last time you got something handwritten in the mail? It's just a cool touch. If somebody books direct, can they transfer the booking to their agent? It depends on the resort, but I will tell you, let's say 7 out of 10 times, if they book direct, just clarify that for me. On Pleasant Agent or on?
No, if someone went, I guess, to pleasantholidays.com, the consumer website, and booked on his own, which again, it's a very, very unlikely scenario. But if they do, can
If they
take
do,
a
no.
booking?
You know, I wish I had a better answer. I wish for you and for me. I've tried. Again, if I get 1.5 of those a year, something crazy happened. I'm always going to tell you guys, never send your clients to our website. Be like, oh, go check out the prices on your own. If you do that, bad on you, because we do have our own consumer site. But no, unfortunately not. Like I said, that hurts you and me. And so trust me, I get the question. BDM for Missouri and Kansas. Daniel Tranquina. You know, little Daniel, he looks like a mafia boss. He, you know, again, really good friend of mine.
Is there a list or a website where all the BDMs are listed, or?
On Pleasant Agent, there might be a contact us if you guys do ask any questions. In the area, that's actually going to go to our inside sales team, and you know, sales@pleasant.net, and they're going to get it. They'll answer it quick and easy. They're sitting behind a desk, you know, all day long. And sorry, I'm reading. Or you can come to me. Or guys, if you're on Pleasant Agent, if you're on there for more than I think 30 seconds, a chat box will pop up. You can just type into the chat box, and you know they can tell you in 2 minutes.
I think Victoria was asking regarding insurance, if it has to be purchased when you make the initial deposit.
Yeah, so the insurance, if you're doing the $99 one, or you know, whatever the more expensive one, I believe it depends on the size of the trip. I believe it's $179. Don't quote me. I do know 100% that this one is $99 per person. But you will have to pay that in full. And so, you know, you'll have whatever the deposit is for the room and
Plus the insurance.
Plus the insurance. So if the insurance is $198, you do have to cover that. Good question. There is a link on the agent site for the sales department. Perfect.
Yeah, it's okay for all the BDMs. Can you tell me, do you know, like top of your head, in terms of like hold times on the call center? I know we've been struggling with other tour operators.
I will say, okay, blanket answer, we have been better than other people. Depends on the day, the week, what's going on in the news. If you asked me in February, I'd tell you it was 3 hours. If you asked me on Monday, when my last conference call was, it was 17 minutes. And that was with new news about Jamaica and Hawaii's opening now, and just launched that, you know, because we're the #1 tour operator for Hawaii. So, you know, we have had over 38,000 bookings to Hawaii alone this year that had to get changed. But Hawaii's open. So things are 1,000 times better than they were 2 months ago. I don't know as of today, Friday, the day before 4th of July, it is a holiday. So again, please don't try anything till Monday. But it should be less than 20 minutes. I do know people have had issues the last couple of weeks. I'm on all the travel agent websites, you know, and you have the, you know, the Mouse House was the worst last week. And so I do know some of the challenges out there.
Okay. And you sell the Mouse House too. You sell domestic, you sell Disney.
So in the United States, we sell way too many hotels in Florida. We actually sell Universal. We can sell all Universal stuff, and we can actually sell all Orlando stuff. We do not sell passes to Disney. We sell the hotels that are in the Disney park, but you can't get your fast passes with us and your food passes. And so we do everything in Florida: cruises, resorts, you know, all of the. Let's see, where's my USA brochure, and I can tell you. But we do, I know we have 3 or 4 of the hotels actually in the Disney park. So yes and no.
Okay. Sonora is asking about the pre-existing conditions. It's a cancel for any reason insurance. So pre-existing conditions don't matter, even if you have a pre-existing condition or you don't. You know, as John said, you woke up in the morning and you decide you don't want to go, and the flight is tomorrow. Don't go. I mean, file a claim or something. It doesn't have. You don't need to have a reason. So
it covers everything up until the plane's wheels take off. So, if you get a flat tire on the way to the airport, it happens.
Susie was asking, what's the advantage to book cruises through Pleasant Holidays?
Again, with us, we sell 17 different cruise lines. So we do not sell Royal Caribbean or Carnival for the big lines. For the big lines, we sell Norwegian Cruise Lines. That's our number one. We actually do over 90% of the entire Pride of America. Again, Hawaii, that's kind of our world. So because we did so well with Pride of America, they gave us all their ships, Australia, Europe, Florida. That's our largest. Number two would be American Queen and American Cruise Line, so any U.S. river cruise. So you're going to get your 15 or 16% commission that you have with any, Sandals, Marriott, you would get with us, you would get with the cruises. And not always, but the majority of time, you're going to deal with one of our cruise specialists, and they will tell you, for example, a couple months ago, Norwegian Cruise Lines had a $500 onboard credit, and we matched that. So the client actually made 2% more commission with us, and the client got an additional $500. So instead of $500, they got $1,000 onboard credit. Wow. So we do things like that.
Do you have group space that is yours, or you don't hold group space?
We actually, in Hawaii, yes. Guys, Hawaii is our world. I won't say it again. But I tell people we basically own, a few hotels on the island. We do not, but we do hold space in Hawaii only.
But do you hold group space on the cruise line with Norwegian Pride?
No. So if you guys do have a group, whether if it's Sandals or, the Outrigger Waikiki Reef, or if it's, Norwegian Cruise Lines Pride of America, you would go directly to our groups department, and they would break down everything for you, group codes and group contracts, depending on the resorts that we're talking about. Every resort has a different group stipulation. And what's good about our groups, the minute you make your first phone call to groups or email, and let's say you get Rose Gonzalez, great lady, you would deal with Rose from start to finish, whether if that was 5 rooms or 27 rooms. You deal with one person, so you build that relationship, because we know too many cooks in the kitchen. Some things tend to fall out of place sometimes. That's when you get upset, you come to me, I get upset, and then I yell at the person. And so it helps smooth that cycle out.
Sydney is asking, you guys you sell transfers, you don't sell activities, no tours, right?
We do. So we do the full package, guys. So we'll do your air, your hotels, your transfers, your excursions, the full package, the full deal. Let's say, again, Jamaica. You're going to Jamaica, you're going to Ocho Rios. On the very bottom, when you're going through the website, it will give you, it's either our top 15 or 15 to 25 tours in that area. If, let's say, you want to do the Bob Marley tour in Ocho Rios, or Mystic Mountain, or Dunn's River Falls, and for some reason you know of something and we don't have it on there for you, call in and we can get it. Very, very big. Guided tours. I didn't talk about guided tours. We do offer guided tours in Costa Rica. That's the only destination that we offer guided tours. It's through CAT Tours, Central America Tours. Again, if you guys know my past, I worked for another tour operator, and they will guarantee departures on guided tours, but you didn't read the fine print. They guarantee for a minimum of 8 people in a certain destination. And I had somebody traveling from Rochester, New York, down to San Jose, Costa Rica, and only 2 couples, 4 people showed up, and they turned them away. With us, they are guaranteed, whether if it's yourself and your partner, 2 people, Saturday to Saturday, the trips take off. Huge. That was one of the last straws at my old place.
Okay. Veronica mentioned, remember that she said she has a client, they're looking to go to Hawaii. It's a big package, but she needs help. Do you guys do any Veronica, where are you based?
If you don't ask, you don't get, Veronica. And so again, I'm never going to tell you to kind of tell them to go into the Pleasant Holidays website and check it out, because they'll be like, oh, I could stay at these hotels and save, $800, and we don't want that. And so yes and no. It all depends on your BDM, on your relationship. Guys, I'm in the relationship business, not the travel business. And so
and in general, Veronica, if you need assistance, feel free to ask in the group, other agents, if you need assistance in building and what to offer or how to. And again, go check with Pleasant, make sure with the price, and call someone. But if you need something a little more basic to current in the island, what actually recommend. Can she call someone from Pleasant? Do you guys?
Veronica, so I can't see the names. I apologize, but it says Illinois.
In Illinois.
Okay, so if you're in Illinois, I will actually give you your BDM's email. So this is just for you, Veronica. It's Daniel Tranquina. Let me just make sure I find his email for you, because he doesn't want to lose $21,000 either. I can guarantee you that. Daniel.
Oh, someone already.
Perfect. Yeah, Daniel Tranquina, really nice guy. If you ever meet him, he's I'm only 5'8", and he might be 5'4". He looks like he puts on a jacket that's 3 sizes too big for him, and he looks like a mafia boss. I swear.
Thank you, Susie, for the email. And yeah, Veronica, reach out to him, and if you need something in the group in general regarding Hawaii, we'll help you. That's what we're here for.
Absolutely.
Sydney's asking again regarding the tours.
So Cindy, okay, so I mentioned I actually represent Pleasant Holidays, Journeys, and then Pleasant Activities. And so, I usually don't talk about Pleasant Activities. So again, let's say we have our top 25 tours in each destination right on Pleasant Agent. So when you go through the booking and again, air, hotels, transfers, excursions is the last thing that you do, and then insurance. If you have a tour that you are looking for that's special, that they have in St. Lucia and we don't have it on there, I would call and make the reservation and just say they need to do the Joe Knows tour. I know it's there. I did it 6 months ago. Book me the Joe Knows tour, and they will find it and they'll book it for you. We also have Pleasant Activities. So if you guys are only booked, let's say you guys have 13 bookings with another tour operator and you want to try us, thank you. You don't want to do the full thing with us, shame on you. But you can go on Pleasant Activities and just do tours. This is really more popular. A good way to describe it, if you guys are familiar with Sandals, again, I worked for them for many, many years. That's how I started my career. Sandals has Island Routes as part of their portfolio, and any tour that you do with Sandals is going to be booked with Island Routes. With us, with Pleasant Holidays, Pleasant Activities is kind of like our Island Routes. So if you're going to Hawaii, almost all of our hotels in Hawaii will actually have a Pleasant Activities desk. And so let's say you guys book them for a helicopter tour on Tuesday and the weather's rainy and cloudy and they can't go on Tuesday. They can just go down straight to the desk at the lobby and they can change it to Friday or Thursday if it's available. And so it's really Pleasant Activities. I don't stress about it a lot unless we're talking about Hawaii. If you are booking in Jamaica, you're going to use Island Routes or another company. You let me know if that answered your question. I know not a lot of people know about Pleasant Activities, so kudos.
I think it seems that Cindy, were you talking about having everything appear in one itinerary, like in the documents, or because it seemed like that was like the issue? But
yeah, type in, Cindy, any specifics you have. But yeah, so our itinerary, we'll touch on itineraries. We'll send you document holders, luggage tags, brochures, all of that. All of that's free still. It's not going to change. I'm glad that helped. Thank you. And you can also, if you guys don't want to wait, our documents, they will come to you. I'm not going to say it's perfect, guys. They usually go out in our normal season, our slow season. It's 3 to 4 weeks before the trip. I know some clients, they book it, they want something right now. What you can do is when you create a booking or create a quote, you make a booking, you can look up the booking on Pleasant Agent and print a copy. It's again, very, very simple. And this is your disclaimer, travel agents. There's 2 forms on there. There is send itinerary to myself and send itinerary to client. Please make sure you send your client the right one, because the one that says please send to myself will have your commission levels on there and what you're actually getting paid. I have had travel agents who have done that in the past and I get in trouble. So please, 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 please make sure you double check it, the very last page. And the one that says send to my client, it's broken out very simple. The trip is $3,000. The deposit of $400 is due on this date, and the remaining $2,400 is due by this date. Very, very simple.
Okay. So we've been at it for what, 50 minutes, 52 minutes.
Oh, geez.
To summarize everything. I mean, if you just joined, I'm seeing people come into the call. Once the live is over, you'll be able to view it. It will also be on our YouTube channel. But we've gone through a lot of the information in terms of matching, commission, the trip points, the website, everything that is out there. There's a lot of information. If you've been, let's say, unsatisfied with the current suppliers that you're working, I would suggest giving Pleasant Holiday a try, see how it works, see how, if it works better for you, and we'll know better, in a few months, or whenever you have a request. But I know I've seen a lot of the posts about people struggling and having issues with the tour operators they're already using. So I asked John to come so people will see that there are more options, and we'll let you know, John, in a few months, if we're happy or not.
Guys, remember, I said it, I'll say it. First off, thank you for having me. If you guys are still on here, thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember, if you don't make money, I don't make money. So I am your free tool. You are your free tool for your clients. I am your free tool for you. Does Pleasant Holidays use Southwest Air in packages? So the rabbit's out of the bag. The company that I worked for in the past represented Southwest Vacations. You can figure it out right there. I do not anymore. Without getting into the legalities, yes and no. If you go on our website and you do Newark to Las Vegas, you will get American, Delta, United, all the main airlines. But you guys know that Southwest flies direct from Newark to Las Vegas. Yes, we do sell that. We just can't legally put it on our website. But if you call and build that relationship with one res agent or 2, I usually tell people to work in teams of 2. You can book Southwest Air. It just legally cannot be on our website because another company pays way too much money to be exclusive. But yes, we do.
Okay.
Any last questions, guys? Any last questions? Same commission, call versus book online? Absolutely, guys. If you just jumping on or whatever, we do not cap your commission. So if you're at 15% commission, you're going to get that for Vegas or Manhattan or Jamaica or St. Lucia, or whether if you call or use the website. We do not cut or cap your commission, and you are able to add the agency fee, and we do not take tax out of that. Very important. Very good. Great questions, guys. I really do like these. This makes my day go faster. Happy 4th of July, if I didn't mention that again. If you guys are in my territory, New York and New Jersey, John.Raish at pleasant.net. We talked about, I'm Daniel real quick and Carlos. And if anybody else is in any other territory, reach out to me. Follow me on my social medias, John Francis Raish. Like my videos. I have some great interviews on there and just viewpoints from myself. Instagram, Traveling BDM. And you can also remember Pleasant Connections will connect you with all of your BDMs, my director of sales. So I hope very informative. Thanks. I never said I'm perfect.
Yeah, no, thank you, John, for the time. I've only reached out a few days, and he just jumped on it. So thank you. I think Cindy was the one that recommended that I reach out to you. So thank you, Cindy, for the connection. I want to wish everyone again happy 4th of July. We have a lot of sessions lined up for the next 2 weeks. If you go on your computer, click on the left side for the event, you'll see all the everything that is scheduled. You can sign up and you'll get a reminder. For Florida, Wisconsin. Yeah, I mean, if someone posted, you could check the link, check back in the chat. There is an option where you can see all the BDMs based on territory. So you just go on that and just find your BDM, reach out to them, or just bother John for a little while, and then he'll give you the email. But it's we'll post it again later. Give the guy a little bit of time to enjoy his 4th of July.
Wait till Monday, guys. Try anything you want on Monday. Hey, Donna. I know Donna very well.
Perfect. Wonderful. Again, thank you, everyone, and we'll see you guys next week.
You got it. Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
Happy
bye.
4th.